You should see, hello, I'm rocking the natural wave, so just say in the comments below, love it or leave it, it is what it is. So we're gonna go for a drive. Are you ready? I'm ready, I'm ready. It is gorgeous. It is the day after Halloween. I will just say this right now, I put my van in a place where it's sort of secure, just in case. And so we're gonna hit the road. And you know what our first stop is? Other than fuel, fuel's important, but we're gonna get fuel there too. We're gonna go to Buc-ees. I'm so excited. Who doesn't love a Buc-ees on a Saturday? I gotta tell you, big fan of their breakfast. Big fan of the breakfast. So, leave in a residential area, which is very nice. It's nice and quiet, nice and fun to see the kids go trick-or-treating. I mean, that's what it's all about, right, guys? We love trick-or-treating on Halloween. So it was really cool to be a part of that. And I think that's just one of those traditions I want to keep alive. So I want to be able to, all those years that I was a trick-or-treater when I was a kid, I wanted to hand out candy to other trick-or-treaters, and that's what I got to do. So thank you for everyone who participated and helped me and gave me a place to park. So appreciate that. All right, let's talk about what's going on, shall we? It is gorgeous in the south. I'm going to turn my camera around here in a little bit because you need to see these trees. They are green, they are red, they are yellow, they are gorgeous. It has been stunning. I did go to a national forest, was it last week? And took some pictures. I'm just telling you, it's a little chilly. Not gonna lie, it's a little chilly. See what it says. It's 46 degrees outside, so it's not for the faint of heart. And I am using my battery-powered heated vest, which is always nice. So, and of course some things are gonna move because I just jumped in the van and that's what you do and things move. So anyways, so let me know how you guys stay warm. I got a new hat. I gotta put a hat on, I can tell. It's gonna be a hat day. I'm feeling it, but we're all club in the tube, right? So we're all club in the tube. We're all fam in the tube. I can't even talk this morning. I need some sweet tea. And I need some sweet tea now. It's pretty bad. I don't know about you guys. I gotta wake up and get coffee kind of person, because I'm not a coffee person. I love the smell of coffee. I really love it. I just don't like the taste. Good morning, Paul. How are you? We're doing a drive stream on a Saturday. I'm so excited. We're hitting the road. I am on the way, going out of town. I have a charity event today, and hey, got a shower. Van life shower. Hashtag living the life here. So, got to get on the road and go to where I got to go for a charity event and get ready. And it's going to be a cold day. So, and Paul's like, I need coffee. I understand that. Totally understand that. It's going to be outside today. It's going to be an outside event. So I brought a hat, I brought gloves, I have my instant coat, my battery heated vest. Oh yeah, I'm going all out. What else am I bringing? Yeah, I've got massive amounts of shoes. I know that sounds like a thing you don't have in van life, but for me it is, because it's fall and I love boots. So I've got like black boots, I got brown boots, I've got short boots, I got tall boots. I'm just the boot girl, so I got lots of boots. So I'm getting on the highway here, guys, in 2 seconds. So let me know how your weekend is going, and if you have any major plans for the weekend. This is just my favorite time of year, and probably for the first time in my entire life, I did not get sick with allergies over Halloween. That is a plus. My entire life I've always had like congestion and issues with mold and mildew in the trees and leaves, and it's my favorite time of year, so I want to be outside, so I don't want to miss all the good stuff. All right, fix my mirrors here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, let's see where we are today. All right, we are driving in Alabama. Da-da-da-da. We're going, and you can see it's a little foggy in the windshield right now. We're gonna get to 65 going northbound and get to a Buc-ees in Athens, Alabama. So if you've never been to that Buc-ees, I'm just telling you, it's a really nice one. I'm gonna get my favorite little breakfast stuff. Fix this little switch up so you can see the beautiful sky. Ooh, the gorgeous. What a pretty day. What a gorgeous day today. So I'm thinking I'm getting a big sweet tea as big as my head. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, we're gonna get a breakfast sandwich. I've done the beast burrito. I actually like the beast burrito. It's like, what is it? It's like everything in a burrito, and you just put salsa on it, and it's delicious, and you won't be hungry for the rest of the day, pretty much. So that's sort of like my favorite thing to get there. But I also tried a bacon and bean and hash brown burrito last time. That was pretty yummy too. Just saying, very good. I love that. Okay, back to the fun. So you guys can look at me and make fun of my hair. Okay. Oh, I just gotta live through, right? I think I'm gonna embrace my natural curls this year. I think I'm gonna have some fun. fun. I spend a lot of money straightening this out every single month, and I might just, go wavy for a year. Who knows? Let's have some fun, right? I think the thing is, I'm getting to an age, the over 50 age, where it's not they don't care. It's just you want to embrace your authentic self, right? You want to just be you and have a good time being you, and let people embrace you for being you. So there's that. I've always been me to begin with, but I know what it's like when you're on camera and you have that certain look and that sort of thing. But if any of you guys know this, who've been camping with me, I am a t-shirt and jeans, fishing pants and fishing shirt. I'm a camper of campers. I love to wear camping clothes and hang out and fun, but I'm also a girly girl. So hello, it's fall. I got my nails done. Look, they match my hair. What? Look at that. I don't do my nails until the fall, winter, when I'm home all the time, because when I'm camping, it's a pain in the, nobody wants to do that all the time. It's not practical. There's the practicality, because it gets dirty and you get stuff on your nails and you're like, ew, gross. And I like to be clean. I'm a clean van lifer. If there's such a thing. I exude the clean van life. I like that. Okay, so big news on the van. Speaking of the van, I just got it back from Bankston. Hello, my friends at Bankston. And Gus. I'm going to give Gus a shout out. So Gus was the tech that was working on my van from Bankston Service Center. And apparently it took a village to put this door in. And I mean a village. It was super heavy. All the techs, all the management, I guess everyone had to help lift this door to get in, because it wasn't just the door, but the frame. Like the whole thing came in. Super, super, super heavy. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. But got it in and got the new window for the bathroom. So those are two things that were in dire need of being fixed since my big Colorado trip, and we got that done. However, here's the however part. However, when they put the window, of course, we had to take the shade off. Well, I'm going to replace the shade anyways, but right now, I don't have a shade. So for those of you on the road who see me pulled over, I might be in the bathroom. Try not to wave at me when I'm in the bathroom, because I don't have a shade yet. It will be a little embarrassing. Just saying. I'll figure something out. I'll get a towel. I'll do something to cover that up. We'll figure it out. Van Made Gear is sending me new shade for my bathroom window. It's in the mail, so I've heard. I'm so excited. So I can't wait to put those up, because that's going to be a huge, huge, huge help. I'm seeing blue lights. You know what that means? At least they're not after me. So let me move over here. The road that I'm on, there was a horrible car crash last week. I think it was like a 4 or 5 car pileup. So I'm very aware of what's going on this road. Lots of construction. Anyways, going back to the door. Let's go back to the door. So it took a bunch of people to put the door in place. It took a bunch of people to get it put together. Very excited, pick up the rig, go to look at the door. And some of you guys keep your metal screen doors, some of you do not. I do. And the reason why, a dog, and my dog likes to look out the door, and I don't want her running out the door. Now, she's been trained not to do that. There's part of that part. However, I have people, friends, followers, whatever it might be, who love to come knock on my door. And if I'm boondocking and it's really, really, really hot outside, I like to have my screen door, closed but locked. I want to have it locked so my dog can get some fresh air. It makes sense, right? I like that. So anyways, when I went to go check on lock, my key didn't fit in the lock. So I went back inside and said, hey, do you guys happen to have a key for the lock? He's like, no. He looked at me like I was sort of growing another head out my shoulders. And so he came back out, looked at it, and he said, well, let me see what I can come up with. So they took the picture of the door, they took the other stuff, and then it didn't work so much. So I get a phone call the next day from my buddy Tim at Bankston, who said, could you bring it back? I'm like, really? Like, I've just had it with you guys for this week. I'm already like, when you lose your RV, when you lose your van, it's like losing an appendage sometimes. It's like, and it's my only vehicle. I can't get around without this unless I bug a kid or bug some other adult to do something. So, anyways, yeah, I'll bring it back. But the other thing was, there was a recall on the inner dually valve stem. So that's a relatively new recall. And he said they just got the part in. So I said, okay, I'll come back, I'll pick up the part, I'll get that done. He says, I got an idea. Would you be willing if I took the old lock off the old screen door and put on the new screen door? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. As long as it works, I'm happy about that. What the fun part is, and this is why I'm telling you this, is because they'd already dumped the door in the dumpster. And their dumpsters are pretty significantly big, like good size big, like taller than me standing up big. And that means that someone had to go in the dumpster. And apparently they put Tim, who's my service supervisor, in the dumpster to go fish around and get this. And because Gus, let's be honest, is a little on the robust side, and so he couldn't get up and get in. And so I want to say thank you to Tim for going in the dumpster for me, and for Rosie. More importantly, it's more for Rosie than for me. So we appreciate you. So thank you so much. It's been a really big help for us. We've not only bought 2 RVs in our collection of RVs that we've owned there through them, but they've been a great to the service. And I know that I can be a pest sometimes, and I appreciate y'all for picking up when I call, and I appreciate when I text you pictures of things that are wrong and say I will be back for 3 months, we can't get it fixed then. You guys have been great, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I've gone to a lot of other service places. Transwest has been fantastic too outside Denver, in the Denver metro area. I've been really fortunate and blessed to find some really good service places. But once again, when I'm back in the northern Alabama, Huntsville area, Bankston's 100% there for me. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard when you have service to do, and right now apparently I hear there's a national shortage of RV techs. So I guess if you're looking for a good job, guys, these days, go out and get RV certified, work for one of these major companies, because they are looking for techs. They could really use some really good people who know how to fix things. You know, people who know how to turn a wrench and use a drill and stuff like that. I don't know. Well, some of the stuff I can do, there's no way I could put the door in by myself. There's no way. Since it took 6 of them, to put the door in. Just, anyways. Enough gushing over the door, but it's a big deal. It was if you knew how bad it was, if you could hear the chirping, the squeaking, the rattling, for thousands of miles. Not just like, oh, it started last week. Oh no, it started like August, September, October, a good 2 or 3 months. Maybe even July, now that I think about it. It was bad. It was really bad. But we persevered, and we did it, and the show must go on. So we went to all the events, and we did all the things, because I wanted to come see you guys. I want to see everybody out there. And we had, Adventure Van Expos, and Overland Expos, and meetups, and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, that's what we do. Very excited about that. Okay, moving on. Going to Buc-ees. Let's focus, people. Let's focus and get what we need to get, right? It is still cotton picking season. Not cotton picking season, but cotton picking season. Like they're picking cotton in Alabama. So we still have a few fields that have some cotton in it. We've got some really nice, I keep seeing the little white puffballs all over the highway. I'm like, oh, it's so sweet. I just love cotton. It's such a fun, pretty plant to watch grow. And, the things that people like, the history behind it, that one particular crop is pretty severe. So if you know, you know. Just saying. It's a very intense labor kind of situation. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see some trees here. Because you're going to see lots of green. Maybe even let's see. Of course, I turn you around, there's no trees. That's welcome to my life. Oh, jeez. Let me go around this, guys. I am on the north side of the Tennessee River. If you know where the Tennessee River is. If I were to go to my left pretty soon, I would be going across the river and going into Decatur, Alabama. And I really like Tennessee River. Matter of fact, next week, spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing some fun stuff with a YouTuber who you might know as Chad Hoover. And Chad has a fishing channel on YouTube. And Chad's going to be doing a fishing situation on the Tennessee River. And I can't wait to go down and participate and be a part of that. And, just embrace my outdoorsness in the cold, do the fishing. He does a lot of bass fishing and kayaks. So that's pretty interesting. Some of these kayaks are heavy duty stuff. They're pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, go look at Chad Hoover. Love his channel. Always been great. He has like 137 subscribers. Really neat guy. Actually met him in person yesterday, talked to him for a little bit, and got the schedule as to what's going on next week. So that'll be neat. All right, getting up to 65. Oh yeah, baby. Birmingham, Nashville. Woohoo! Look at these trees over the right though. They're just turning. They're just so pretty. We still got the green, we've got the oranges, and reds. For those people who are making their ways to Smoky Mountains, I always say Halloween weekend and the weekend after Halloween, like the first weekend of November, is the perfect time because it's cold is a painter, and she loves when I take landscape pictures of all the trees. She gets the biggest kick out of those things. I always say, you guys have any really good horizontal pictures of landscapes you want to send my way. I know a group of women that would love to paint them. They're always looking for new things, and a lot of these women can't get out like they used to, and they want to paint new sceneries. So yeah, you have something, send it my way. Send it to me at contact@charliegraceadventures.com, and I will send them on. Always a good time. Okay, we're coming up to the exit. Let me turn us around. Oh, I'm going to close up with my hand. What? I don't think so. I'll put you up in the sky. Okay, so we have a video coming out this week. Very excited. We're going to talk about the cabinets. People keep talking to me, asking me about these cabinets that are in my rig now. They are an upfitting kind of thing. It is a mod of sorts, and it is life-changing. I mean that. Not every mod is life-changing. These are life-changing, and the reason why they're life-changing is because storage is at a premium in this particular rig. And when you can get bigger cabinets, bigger, sturdier cabinets, and they work and they latch and they don't squeak, and they don't, things like that. That's fantastic. So, hold on a second, taking a turn. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna talk about dimensions. We're gonna talk about what the dimensions were before and what the dimensions are after. We're gonna talk about where I got them from and where you can get them. If you're a DIYer, where you can get them if you're a DIYer, and where you can get them if you want someone to put them in. My suggestion: have someone put them in. Honestly, although they can be quote unquote, I don't want to say easy, because it depends on what you want to do. Maybe you don't want lighting with them. Crash. Never good. You're walking away from the crash. Ooh, we just missed that by a hair. Alright. You don't need to see the crash. You don't want to see the crash. Nobody wants to see a crash. It's always, you pray for them and hope everything's well. Oh, there's a sign. Keep friends close, but jerky closer. Welcome to Buc-ees. So we got a few miles. Got a few left. We'll get to Buc-ees. Alright. So, where were we? Cabinets. We're going to get the cabinet video out. And we're also going to talk about fall and winter camping, because I think that is the time to go camping, as far as I'm concerned. That's my favorite time to go camping. For those of you who don't like really hot, hot, you don't like sweating, you don't like perspiring, or if you're a southern girl, you glisten. Just glisten. We don't sweat, we glisten. So, I've got a couple tips. Got a couple things to write down. The problem with winter camping, if you want to think about it, is it's all about clothing, important, keeping you warm, not keeping you too hot. So different kinds of layers. And I've been working with a couple of wool companies that I think are amazing. And I think everyone should own a good pair of wool socks. If you don't own a good pair of wool socks, go to Fits, F-I-T-S. They're one of my favorite because they have a nice big box toe. They box the toe box, They have toe boxes. They're really comfortable, made in America. Love the design. They have lots of cool things. I met them at an outdoor at an outdoor event in Colorado, and really cool. There's a couple really good brands. I like, of course, I love Smart Wool. I love Farm to Feet. Farm to Feet's another one. Farm to Feet has a new sock out where they're putting in mosquito repellent in the sock. Pretty interesting. Now, I have to tell you, I could see how that'd be an issue, especially if you're taking hikes on your ankles. As a tick girl, as a girl who gets fleas and ticks and mosquito bites, things like that they love me. They love me. I am loved by apparently tons of insects. I am on their favorite list. I must be like, if I was, think of all those posters of Farrah Fawcett from back in the day. Apparently, I'm their poster child for the flea and tick community. So, yeah, I could just see how that works for them. Awkward. Okay, moving on. It's been a while. I haven't been able to talk to you guys in a while, right? It's been a really busy week. All right, a couple other things coming up. RV Queen, if you are a business person who lives out of an RV, you need to be an RV queen. And I say this lovingly because things are moving and grooving, and it's exciting, and I can't wait. And we're sort of like, just coasting through the fall, because we know a lot of people are camping. We've got some really cool speakers coming up. We have a meeting the third Thursday of every month. And I will put the link out on all my socials. It is a monthly membership. Let me put you on this. Monthly membership. The reason why it's a monthly membership is because it's a networking kind of thing. We get to network with other people. We don't spam people. There's no advertising. We're not going to go there. price of the month itself. Done. Check. You're gonna want this. And every month that you're a member, you're gonna get a really cool deal. It's gonna come in your inbox. That's either a freebie or something like a 50% off something that you probably already use. That's what I'm saying. It pays for itself. It's a win-win. So if you're not an RV Queen yet, go to rvqueens.community or you can go to rvqueenspodcast.com and hit the join button. Hit the join button. Check it out. You're going to want to join the party. It is really, really neat. I have met some of the most amazing ladies in the past couple of years that this has been going on. And if you're a business owner, let's say, I like right now, I need someone who's a good financial planner or a good CPA to work with me because my other CPA, retiring, it is what it is. So if you're someone who works on the road, you're looking for new clients, hello, right here. So we've been networking and talking to one another. I also met one of the ladies who does a little training and coaching for affiliate marketing on RV Queens. And I enrolled in her course because I did some one-on-one coaching with her because my time is very short. And when I do have like an hour to give someone, it better be an hour, like a real hour. So once again, RV Queens, I can't say enough about it. It's a fantastic thing. The podcast is awesome. Listen to the podcast. You can go on YouTube and you can subscribe on Spotify or Apple or wherever all your podcasts are. You can do that. It's really, really neat. So, all right, we're coming up. Dun, dun, dun. I see Buc-ees. You know what that means. We're going to get sweet tea, and we're going to get a breakfast sandwich, and we're going to get some salsa, and we may even get some fudge. I don't know. We could go crazy. We could go to the wall of jerky. I don't know. Do I have my Buc-ees onesie with me? We could get a onesie for the cold weather. Always carry a onesie, folks. If you think I'm kidding, it's super handy in the wintertime. And there's always a onesie party somewhere. Every time you go to some place, they're like, hey, Thursday we're going to put our onesies. It's wine night. Bring your bottle of wine and wear your onesie. You're like, okay, I got one. So why not get a Buc-ees one, right? I mean, join the club. It's pretty cool. I think I've got a friend of mine gave me a Yoda one, like a baby Yoda one, which is actually really comfortable. I do like my baby Yoda. And I think I've got another one. Oh, I have a unicorn one. A survivor's journey. Good morning. How are you? We are going to Buc-ees. We're going. I know it sounds crazy. I'm just dying for some sweet tea. So we're gonna get some fuel. You know what? There's no cheaper fuel than Buc-ees. Let's be honest. I mean, out there, unless you're doing some major discounts and you're on a different program, it's pretty darn awesome. Especially if you have gas. Diesel, you can use things like open roads and other things to give you discounts. But sometimes, you don't want to go the truck lane. Sometimes you want to act like a normal person. I just want to be a person. So we go to Buc-ees. And so they're always clean. Plus they've got those amazing bathrooms. Let's be honest, it's like a bathroom suite, And there's always 2 or 3. Now this is important. They don't want truckers in here. So truckers, they don't want to mess up their asphalt and things like that. If you do like the car wash, it's pretty good. They do have a great car wash. We're gonna go straight down. Look at this. Oh, it's exciting. I see lots of RVs here. I see a big Class A. What kind of Class A is that? Let's see. They're part of the Family Motor Coach Association. Yay! There's a Montana. There's a Jayco. We're gonna just keep going straight. You have to stop there, buddy. There's signs. There's a nice Montana. You can always find a decent RV here at Buc-ees. You can certainly go RV shopping at Buc-ees if you really want to know. Let's see what we can find here. We're having fun. So thanks so much for being a part of my Saturday. Ooh, this guy's towing. Look what he's towing. There's some fun. Going out mudding probably. Yum. Fueling up the side-by-sides. Uh-huh. All right. Here is a Momentum. A Grand Design. Very nice. All right. I like to park in the back because, it is what it is. All right, folks. It has been a wonderful pleasure hanging out with y'all in this early morning Saturday. I hope you got some good rest. If you went trick-or-treating with the kiddos, I hope you had a great time. If you handed out candy like me, hope you had a great time too. So I will see y'all on the road. If you do see me on the road, please stop, wave, say hi. We love to meet people on the road. And if you see me on the road and you're typing saying, hey, I met you on I saw you on I-75 going northbound, say that too. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Happy trails.